Coffee.
Yeah.
Tastes better in the woods.
Yes, it does. Nice and cool this morning. Feels
It is.
nice. Real nice.
That's still hot. Cool. It is a cool morning. A couple little mosquitoes zipping around, but not too many.
No.
I wish I had slid my liner bag into my bivy sack last night. I got a little bit cool, but it wasn't too bad. I was able to sleep, but I got a little bit cool.
Right.
Maybe tonight, depending on what happens, maybe I'll sleep in this.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Might help. Might not.
I like my new little coffee pour over. This old titanium thing. This is pretty cool. Doesn't weigh a thing. Yeah, we're good. I don't like the freeze dried coffee stuff, man. I avoid it if I can.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, that thing works pretty good.
I like that little tab on it for picking it up.
Yeah, when it's hot.
Yeah.
That's kind of a neat old design.
I'm just going with Dagliadoro Instant Espresso. It's just convenient. I really like the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just easier, lighter.
Espresso too.
Yeah.
Gets you moving.
It's high octane. We're gonna need it today.
It gets other things moving too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we are gonna need it today. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun getting it out there. That's for sure.
Oh, it's all good though. I agree with your philosophy of doing that trek while we're still relatively early and fresh, you know?
Yeah, it just makes sense to me.
Yeah. Don't forget we got to come back too.
Right.
When we're not fresh.
We'll have less food, less crap we're lugging with us though.
Yeah, for sure.
So that'll be good.
That's why we're here though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remnants of my hot water. There. Got most of it. Yeah. So, I don't know. Finish your coffees and pack up and get out of here. What do you think?
Absolutely. I got to see the woods for a few minutes.
Yeah.
I think like I said, I'm going to go beyond Thunderbox, I think, and dig a cat hole.
Yeah.
I don't know how people feel about that. But...
I'm not there yet, but I'm sure it's going to hit me in the middle of that portage. I'll have to drop. Make a run for the woods.
That would suck.
That's how I work.
I got a routine, you know. You get old Zyde, you get routines.
First morning here on St. Regis Pond, and yeah, we just finished up breakfast. We're on our way to Fish Pond, but we're going to try to hit Okra Pond first. There's a pretty good portage to that. It's a 870 meter portage, so it's a good one, but we decided to do that, break up the day a little bit instead of just doing the big 2,000 portage to Fish Pond. But yeah, we're going to fish our way across this pond this morning. See if maybe we can come up with something. It's pretty early enough, 8:45. So we have plenty of time. Here it is. First portage of the day to Okra Pond. Well, we just started the 860 meter portage to Okra Pond. Done this enough now that I got everything dialed in pretty well. So I'm going to try to single carry this one, just because it's such a long way. And we got a big one after this, but that's okay. Beautiful day to do it. Oh, thank God, here we are. That looks pretty nice. Ta-da! Whew. Well, that was a pretty good size portage. 860. I'm here on Okra Pond. So just a little guy, but it's nice. I got to the landing and it was swampy, messy. The put in was horrible. I was getting absolutely eaten alive by mosquitoes. They were everywhere. I was getting swarmed. So I just blasted in a canoe and get out here in the water as quick as I could, just to get respite from all the mosquitoes. Man, they were thick. I actually had to like run for it. I dropped a boat and ran for it just so I could get them away from me so I could put my bug net on. But Craig, I think, is going to double carry this. So I'm fine with that. I'm patient. I don't care. I'm just going to sit here on the pond and fish and wait patiently. It's a good problem to have. Beautiful day. One of the amazing things about the Adirondacks is you can come out here and get on one of these little remote ponds and see nobody. It feels like you're going back in time, like nobody's ever been here before. Obviously that's not the truth, but it feels like it. There's no camps, just no vehicle traffic noise, anything. Mountains in the background, it's beautiful. It just feels very unspoiled, untouched. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, this place is just beautiful. Reminds me a lot of Algonquin. I mean, I'd never know if you were just to plop me here or Algonquin without me knowing. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Look at this. I am absolutely enjoying myself. Are you?
Catch anything?
Nothing. I trolled the whole outside edge of this.
Did you find the exit trail here?
Yeah, I think it's right back in this little channel, I think. It's not marked very well. The other one is.
Yeah,
over there, you can see it, but we don't want to go that way.
I really don't, dude.
Move the bug net out of the way. So, just started this 2,225 meter portage. One of the biggest ones I've probably ever done. Craig and I decided to go this way. There is another way around, but according to the guidebooks and some other people's suggestion was to take this old ski logging road around, because the other way is muddy and nasty and boggy, a lot of blowdowns, and the ponds are really tiny, so not a lot to see. So we decided to go this way. It's a really nice road, so that's cool. Hopefully it's not a lot of elevation, because it is a long way. But this is the slog of the day. It's 11:30. We've basically beat the heat of the day for the most part. You know, hottest part of the day is typically between noon and 2. So we're approaching it, but we're a little bit ahead of it. So that'll help. And yeah, hopefully we'll get there in a reasonably timely manner. So So we got nothing to do when we get there, just relax. So I'm gonna stop talking so I can breathe and just one foot in front of the other. Here we go. Well, I made it. Not that a 2,225 meter portage is easy, but it was easy as it could be having a road to walk on. So yeah, the put-in isn't great. Here it is. It's kind of muddy, but it's water. Okay, let's get to it. There, Craig and I finally made it to Fish Pond. Nice sized pond, bigger than some of the other ones. We're hoping to spend a couple nights here, which will be nice. And right now we're out. We're going to try to find a lean-to site. We're hoping that since this place is so far out, there'll probably be a lot less activity, people activity. So yeah, we hopefully can just choose whatever site we want. It's only 12:45, so we got plenty of time. It's gonna be perfect. Perfect. So just got the boat tied off here on Fish Pond. I paddled around and looked at some of the other sites, and this certainly is the best one. There's a beautiful beach you can see. I mean, you can walk way out in the water. And the water's like crystal clear. A little bit of fresh water coming in. There's Craig. Craig! So yeah, I'll show you guys the site. Beautiful spot. Up the bank here. Makes it even better is that it's a lean-to site. So, of course, lean-tos aren't very bug-free, so I might set up right here. It's a beautiful open flat spot overlooking the water. But look at this place. It's pretty cool. There's a bunch of junk in there on the shelf. None of that's ours, but a couple fuel canisters, partial fuel canisters, toilet paper, which can be a godsend in the right situation. Beautiful stone fire pit right here, looking out the water. Awesome, awesome spot. So yeah, it's supposed to get rain in the next few days, so this would be a good place to take shelter under, hang out. Yeah, so let's get to it. Welcome home.
Yeah.
Huh?
We made it.
That was a slog, wasn't it?
It was and a half.
Look at this.
This is way better. I checked out the one across the way.
Yeah.
It was probably 30 yards straight up in black mud, slipping, and it was kind of claustrophobic. The lean-to itself was fine. Yeah. But there was you couldn't really see anything. Sure. And yeah, this is way better.
This is awesome. I mean, look at the view.
Yeah. And the landing's phenomenal. Like you said, the little brook down here, right there.
Fresh water.
Yeah, that's where I'll be getting my water.
Absolutely.
Nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like your own personal beach. You can go out 20 yards or so.
Yeah.
This
is fabulous.
Primo. If it rains, we're good.
Yeah, we got 2 days of rain coming, so it's a great spot to post up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, tent spot over there.
I think now I got to take some vitamin I though.
I just did some electrolytes. You want one?
I got some.
Yeah.
What do you think, Craig? Saw that was sitting here?
Give it a try,
It's kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Oh, yeah. Beauty.
That's a real saw right
I like that. Wish they had one of these at every site.
That'll get her done.
Pizza in the woods. Take that, Mountain House. Bannock pizza. Homemade bannock. I put a little bit of garlic seasoning in the bread. Cabot sharp cheese. Amazing. And I love the scenery. I have a very full belly. That pizza was awesome. I needed it. I used a lot of energy today. So, yeah, Craig's already out in the water. We decided that we'd go out for a little evening paddle after dinner. I just stoked a fire behind me, so it should last an hour or so. But, yeah, on my way down, I'll show you my setup. So, you can see Craig's over there, per usual, in his hammock. And I'm down here in my little bike packer ultralight mesh tent with the DD 9x9 tarp over top of it. I decided to fly the tarp. Gives me a whole bunch of room underneath it. And yeah, I get this beautiful view of the water in the evening. So, of course, obviously, you know, it's not foolproof with water, but I have my AquaQuest bivy bag in here. My sleeping bag's in that. So if there is any splash over, it's okay, because I'll stay nice and dry. So, yeah, I'm going to go out and try to catch evening fish. Little pro tip. Whenever you're on these wilderness ponds and you go out for a fish and you're not really sure where your site is, always tie a bandana back there because as you can see, the shoreline is nothing but woods. So it's nice from a distance to be able to spot that orange beacon, be able to find your way back nice and easily. So just a handy little thing to do. Another beautifully calm night out here in the Adirondacks on Fish Pond. You gotta see the sun, it looks like fire. It's cool. Almost behind the trees. Doesn't look like we're gonna have much of a sunset tonight. Nice, I got something under the boat. Hope I don't lose it. It's fighting now. Whoa. I don't have a net with me. Oh yeah, that's a nice brookie. Holy cow. Look at, oh, did you see him? That was a nice brookie. He was at least 15. Crap. Barbless hooks. And no net. Bad combination. It's alright, I'm on the board. I hope you guys get to see him. Panther Martin, black and yellow, works every time. Another brookie. See if I can get him. Oh, I threw it again. So what happens when you don't bring a net? Damn it, he was another big one. Ah, son of a gun. Well, that's two. Right, buddy? Who are you? Huh? What are you doing? Is your mom around? Huh? Just a little fawn right there. You getting something to drink, buddy? Hi. You have a really beautiful home. See the fish jumping? Huh? I'll leave you be. There he goes. Well, that was cool. It was a little fawn. That was cool. 2 brook trout and a fawn on the side of the pond having something to drink. That was awesome. The bugs are just relentless. You catch anything?
No, sir. You?
2 really beautiful brook trout.
You serious?
Yes.
I had a really nice hit way over there. My rod was going doing.
By those rocks.
No,
I got
way
this.
down the other end.
I got it right by these rocks. This thing came out of the water. He was like this. Nice. Every bit as good as the one I caught last weekend. 2 of them.
Good for you. What are you using?
Guess.
Panther Martin? Seriously?
Yes.
Good for you, dude.
And then I go down around the corner and there's a deer drinking water.
Right. I went way over in that cove beyond here. There's a campsite. and I was hoping to see a deer, but I didn't.
Yeah, I got right up close to it. I got it on film.
Nice. Dude, I can't believe you caught fish. That's awesome.
2 nice brookies. The problem was I didn't have my damn net.
Oh.
So I got to the edge of the boat and flop.
Oh, really?
You know, they were big enough that I'm sure it just ripped out of the lip, you know?
Right.
Well, that was a very eventful night. I wish I could have landed those fish and showed them to you. I hope the GoPro at least caught them at the side of the boat. I mean, they were nice brookies. Holy crap, they were every bit as good as the one I caught last weekend, or 2 weekends ago. Yeah, 2 beautiful fish, And then I went a little further and saw that little fawn, just frozen solid, having something to drink by the water. That was just awesome. What a night. What a night. Water's like glass, it's cooled off. The bugs have finally subsided a little bit. So I am going to head in. I'm going to stoke the fire and wait for Craig. Toast. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Great day.
So I'm not careful, this whole thing is going to be gone.
That Woodford's good, huh? Is that what you got?
No, it's 14th. No matter what happens. Doesn't look good for the camera.